Let's go Pitt. Let's go Pitt. Let's go Pitt. What up, what up, what up, what it do, everybody? I am TALK-IS-PITT, and you are tuning into the #1 sports channel on YouTube that will eat, breathe, and shit everything Pitt. Well, everybody, today's video will be Pitt football hiring Frank Cignetti Jr. as the new offensive coordinator. But before we can dive into the full swing of things, if you have not already, please smash the hell out of that like button. If you are not subscribed to this channel and you would like to, subscribe to the channel for more Pitt and ACC content. And if you have any questions or comments throughout this video, drop them down in the comment section. And please, do not forget to check out the Cash App link and send your donations to the channel. Let's help this channel grow. Let's help the whole YouTube world of college sports grow. Anyway, everybody, on December 7th, 2021, Mark Whipple resigns as the offensive coordinator for the Pittsburgh Panthers football team. Now, he said family relations were the main reason, and he wanted to take a break, which is fine. However, the very next day, he accepts the same position at Nebraska. So he is now the offensive coordinator for the Nebraska Cornhuskers, which a team Pitt is 15-6 overall against. Just thought I'd throw that out there. And honestly, I really feel that he did Pitt fans dirty. But also at the same time, I'm kind of glad he's gone. Because he wasted so much running back talent over the last 3 years, refusing to run the ball. Like, come on. We have 2, maybe 3 running backs that are capable of breaking 1,000 yards, and all you want to do is throw the damn ball. But that's okay, because Pitt has hired Frank Cignetti Jr. as the new offensive coordinator. And it's kind of deja vu for Frank Cignetti, because back in 1989, the year I was born, he began his coaching career at Pitt as a graduate assistant. Now, he did not graduate from the University of Pittsburgh. However, he is a Pittsburgh native, and he went to the Indiana University of Pennsylvania, IUP. That's what we call it here. And he was actually a pretty good football player. Now, when I was looking up information on Frank Cignetti Jr., I realized that his father, Frank Cignetti Sr., is inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. Very well accomplished head coach. And it's actually ironic. Frank Cignetti Sr. began his coaching career for the West Virginia Mountaineers. Who would have seen this come in full motion, deja vu-like crap 40, 50 years later? Man, that is some coincidental stuff right there. But anyway, Frank Cignetti Jr. Went from Pitt in 1989 and ended up being the wide receivers coach at Indiana University. And he also coached multiple positions during his 8 seasons at Indiana University of Pennsylvania, which is actually where he spent the longest stint of his coaching career. because he has coached for multiple college football teams and also has a career in the NFL as a coach. Most recently of my favorite team, the Green Bay Packers, where he was the quarterbacks coach for Aaron Rodgers for 2 seasons. Now, for the past 2 seasons, Frank Cignetti Jr. has been at Boston College as their offensive coordinator. Now, he has put a brighter light on the offense at Boston College. Phil Jakovic, who is a Pittsburgh native, Hunter Long, A.J. Dillon, who plays for the Green Bay Packers, and he was able to at least give a brighter light. Now, his past 2 seasons at Boston College, he produced a 12-11 record as the offensive coordinator, so at least he has a winning record. And his best season to me was this past season, where he produced a 1,000-yard receiver and also an 800-yard rusher. Now, the season prior, he didn't have a receiver break 1,000, and he didn't have a running back break over 600 yards. So, to me, it improved. It improved from the first year to the second year. Now, in a press conference, Frank Cignetti Jr. said the reason why he came back to Pitt is because he was waiting for an opportunity to do so. Now, he could have came back years ago when they were looking for an offensive coordinator at the time before they hired Mark Whipple, but excuse me. But he said he wanted to do his thing in the NFL, and that's perfectly fine. Do your thing, Frank Cignetti. And he came back to Pitt to finish out his coaching career. Now, I don't know exactly what that means. Is he going to eventually try to become a head coach and then retire? Or is he going to retire at Pitt no matter what? And I really loved the fact that Pitt and Pat Narduzzi took their time in hiring somebody for the job and not just hiring what people thought or who was the most popular. You hired the right person. Somebody who has actually been the offensive coordinator for the University of Pitt before. Back from 2008 to 2009, which I should have mentioned this way earlier. From 2008 to 2009, Frank Cignetti was the offensive coordinator for the Pittsburgh Panthers. So he has been with the program before. He knows the system. He knows how it works. Now, granted, Dave Wannstedt was the coach back then, and actually, Frank Cignetti Jr. was the offensive coordinator the last time Pitt beat West Virginia, which we do play West Virginia the very first game of the season this upcoming season. It's gonna be a fight. But yeah, Frank Cignetti Jr. full circle coming back to the University of Pittsburgh to be the new offensive coordinator and the quarterback's coach. There's really not too much to talk about. I will do some more videos on this subject when the season starts getting underway, like practices start, the spring game starts, and then, full throughout the summer, you guys will see more Pitt football content and ACC content. Now, for the next few videos, I'm going to be doing another video on the new wide receiver coach that we hired, Tyquan Underwood. I'm also going to be doing early previews for all the teams on Pitt's schedule. West Virginia, Tennessee, Rhode Island, Western Michigan, everybody on the schedule, you will see a way too early preview of that team's season or of that team's schedule. Thank you everyone for stopping by on the video. I'm sorry, I'm kind of tired. I'm just waking up. Thank you everyone for stopping by and watching this video. Please smash that like button if you have not already. Subscribe if you have not already, and drop your questions and comments down in the comment section. Do not forget to hit the Cash App link to send your donations, and I will see you next time. But before I do, I want to send you guys a little, or give you guys a little anecdote to end the video with. Let's go Pitt, let's go Pitt, Sweet Caroline, West Virginia ain't shit.